Welcome back to Backstage at the Merrie Monarch. While many of the halau perform traditional chants, others choose new compositions. Pukalani Hula Hale from Maui will perform this year a chant written by Charles Ku'uluwehi Maxwell that honors Waihe'e Maui and its Kili O'opu winds.
The chant, Kamakani Kili O'opu o Waihe'e, also talks of Kiha Wahine, the mo'o or lizard that, according to legend, sometimes lives in the lo'i of Waihe'e. Pukalani Hula Hale traveled to Waihe'e to perform this chant to pay honor to Kiha Wahine and to what they call sacred ground. They stopped at the ocean first to drape themselves with a type of seaweed called limukala.
When the girls do the chant, they dress themselves with the limu and adorn themselves because it is the kinolao, or the physical essence of the gods.
Maxwell says the Merrie Monarch experience is very important to the dancers, but he says the trek to places named in the chant is just as, if not more important.
Last year we did a chant about Kaho'olawe, Kai Ahina Nui, and we went to Kaho'olawe. This year we came to Waihe'e, and the basically this chant was about, speaks about Kamehameha, Namahana, Hiha Api'ilani, and these are kings before Kamehameha who came here and held council, and how the Kihavahine, our mo'o, lived in a pond. And one verse there which is very, very important to me, and it gives me real chicken skin when I see it done, is the part that Kihavahine calls to gods that are unseen to come and play with her on the sands of Waihe'e. And that is just traumatic for me. I get all olu, I get all. In fact, I was crying through that, because when you write a chant and then see it performed for the place that you wrote it for, God, it's a tremendous high.
Beautiful. Pukalani Hula Hale is one of the veteran halau at the Merrie Monarch, but there are 5 halau that will be making their very first Merrie Monarch appearance this year. Meet one of them now, Halau Namamo o Pu'uana Hulu.
Quite well in other hula competitions, both here and on the mainland, and are hoping to do their very best at the Merrie Monarch. Kumuhula Sunny William Ching says the competition is good for his dancers.
Competition is very important to us, but winning is not important to us. We don't care if we win or lose, but we care very greatly about what it is that we put forth. It always has to be excellent, be it competition, be it a hula performance, be it one of my students gets up to dance at a backyard party. It should always maintain this level of excellence, and that's just out of respect for our culture and out of respect for my family, and just out of respect for the Hawaiian people.
1,
2, 3,
Ching, in his early 30s, is a relatively young kumuhula, but has been dancing since the age of 4.
My great-grandmother, I guess she's what you would call a psychic. And when I was born, she said that this is the one that is going to carry on the traditions of my family. I am a 4th generation kumuhula within my family. It started with, well, for me, it started with my grandmother, who learned from her grand aunt, Luikapele Kaio. And she taught my grandmother, who was Lina Pu'ainahau Eleakala Nahulu Guerrero. I became Kumuhula the year before she died, she gave me permission to teach. She wanted me to go forth and to perpetuate our family's heritage, our family's line of hula, because she just didn't want it to end with her.
And so he passes on the traditions of his kumu to his dancers and instills in them the importance of the hula. For hula, he says, is his life.
I see hula everywhere. I see hula in the movements of the trees. I see hula in the leaves being whirled up by the wind. I see hula in the ocean. I see hula in the mountains. I see hula everywhere.
And Ching is looking forward to his first appearance at the Merrie Monarch. Coming up next on Backstage at the Merrie Monarch, you might want to put on the jagalaga clothes and the tennis shoes, because we're going to go up hunting for kukui nuts up in the forest, so stay tuned. But remember, coming up Saturday night in Hilo at the Edith Kanako Ali Stadium, the Hula Awana, the modern hula.